Hello students, there is an important notice which is released by SSC. It talks about certain warnings and advisory which are being given to students. The notice talks about the warnings as well as the advisory. In fact, you can't call it as a notice, you can call it as a warning notice. So let us see what is given in this short notification. If we go to the SSC website, the very first link talks about this notification: warning and advisory against malpractices in computer-based exams which are conducted by SSC. So just let's have a quick look at this notice what is given. See, this is the notice what is released by SSC. There are a couple of points in this. We'll just run through those points in short. It says that if any student is found doing malpractices in the exam, okay, that student will be debarred from the present as well as the future exams. So basically SSC wants to reiterate its stance towards the zero tolerance policy towards the malpractices that happen in the examination hall. In this notice they have released certain points. Let us just have a look at those points quickly. First one, it says these are the warnings. First, let us go through the warning points given by SSC, and then next let's look at the advisory that SSC has given to its candidates who are appearing for the exams conducted by SSC. First one is remote control of modes. See, sometimes it happens that you are writing the exam, it's an online computer based exam, and that online computer based the computer that is there, it can be controlled by an outside device. That means you are on the system but someone else is controlling that device. So if you are trying to do that, SSC says that it has got the advanced technological methods or artificial intelligence based techniques where such fraud can be detected very easily. The second point that here it mentions is that impersonation. Impersonation is someone else writing the exam on your behalf. Okay, register आपने किया है, फॉर्म आपने फिल किया है, लेकिन एग्जाम में आपके प्लेस में कोई और बंदा जाके पेपर दे रहा है. अगर ऐसा भी कुछ होता है तो SSC has got proper process in place where this can also be detected. Now how this impersonation will be detected is that, you know, at the registration stage they have done Aadhaar verification, and they have also, you know, locally captured biometrics at the exit point, at the entry point, etc. Everything is mentioned clearly here, and with the help of the CCTV surveillance they can check out that if someone else is writing the exam on your behalf. So this also, they say that they are very capable of doing it now with the advanced AI tools. Another important point which SSC mentions here is that if any candidate is found using unfair means in the examination hall, the invigilators present there may not disturb that candidate, because if someone is found doing malpractice in the examination hall and if that candidate is disturbed, it is definitely going to affect the other students who are, you know, very sincere and taking the exam honestly. So if that doesn't happen, then it very clearly says that the scores will not be processed and section and action will be taken to debar them from the exam. How they are going to do is that here it very clearly mentions that even if a candidate is not removed from the examination hall, with the help of the CCTV cameras and the technology that SSC is using, they will be able to identify candidates and their results will be put on hold and they will be debarred from taking further examination. Now let's look at the advisory part. Advisory part is very simple, but it's very important. Look at the first point. The first point is very important for students. See, generally what the students do is they do their rough work in the sheets provided to them, put down the answers there and mark all the answers at one go on the computer. Let's say your SSCCGLE exam has got 25 questions in quant. You solve all the 25 questions in quant at one go, put down the answers on the rough sheet and then at one go you mark the responses on the computer. Now what this advisory says is this kind of practice will be captured as malpractice by the system. So जब आपने एक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया उसका आंसर कंप्यूटर में मार्क करना है, सब एक साथ नहीं करना है, बिकॉज दैट मे बी ट्रीटेड एज अ प्रैक्टिस ऑफ unfair means. Do not speak to the other candidates, or do not look into the computers of other candidates. Do not talk to the other candidates. That is also be taken as a means of unfair practice. And the last one is that do not lock your Aadhaar biometrics. Your Aadhaar biometrics should always be kept open, because the verification can be done at multiple times, or the verification can be done multiple times during that exam duration. So basically what SSC wants to say is, the message is very, very clear, that is that SSC has given: be honest in writing the exam and just mind your own business. That is what SSC has conveyed in this notification. So all the best for all aspirants preparing for all the upcoming SSC and bank exams. Thank you.